Welcome back. It's great to see our friend Clay Troutman, the event chair for this year's Cattle Barons Ball, which is a week from tomorrow.
What are we going to wear?
We have nothing to wear. We have nothing to wear.
We don't yet.
But you do. Look at you all
Look at you, looking good.
Look at you. So, Clay, what can we expect this year at the Cattle Barons Ball?
So it's actually really exciting. This is our first year since 2019 we've had it, and so everyone is, very excited to get it going. We've got a lot of silent auction items. We've got, a lot of games. We've got axe throwing. We've got mechanical bull riding. We've got shooting simulators. We've got food. We've got drinks. We've got it all. Live music. Really excited. It's going to be a very, very busy night.
It sounds like it's going to be a fun night. That axe throwing is a lot of fun.
It is,
Yeah.
especially after you had dinner and a couple drinks.
Oh, boy, that's scary. Hopefully that's over in the corner somewhere in a safe spot.
Well, that's a combo right there.
That's exactly.
So you said axe throwing, which we've done and we love. We're very good at it, by the way. Simulated shooting, mechanical bull.
Yes.
That's going to be so much fun.
I think that's going to be great. I want to see you on that bull, Jim.
I don't know if anybody wants to see that.
But the theme is Rhinestone Cowboy.
That's correct, Rhinestone Cowboy. So we'll make sure when you guys get your clothes, you bling it out, get as bright as possible. Like I said, going to have a lot of energy in there. Very, very excited about it. Like I said, since 2019, everyone's kind of been ready to get out and about, and so there's a lot of energy, going to have fun, and obviously the main theme is, fundraising for the American Cancer Society. So that's the thing is, the money that you've got, we're not only going to have a good time with, food, drinks, games, but at the end of the day, we're also raising money for cancer.
Do you have a monetary goal?
We do, yeah. So our goal is about $160,000. We are almost there. I think we might have passed it by this week as well.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. And at the same time, there are still tickets available. They're going by very, very quickly. But we will have a few seats left, and so we'll make sure and get everybody there. This is an event where, you've got a few in Springfield throughout the year that, you get FOMO, fear of missing out. You see all your friends, that were there the next day, and you say, I don't want to be that person. This is one of the events truly that, you're going to feel that way if you're not there. So
don't be that person, guys.
and also something Kelly and I learned about the other day, because I didn't know, maybe you already knew. I didn't know about, it's raising money for the home lodge in St. Louis.
Correct.
Which I had no idea about how amazing this facility is.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so basically for anyone that's going through, treatment, families like that, it's very, very similar to a St. Jude, essentially, except for those going through cancer research. Those are our suffering families. So basically it's raising money to house them, provide food, meals, things along those lines. So that is one of the items we'll be raising money while there as well for the silent auction items.
That is such an important way to spend the money to help those families when they're going through that.
I was just so happy to hear about that because, you think of like the Ronald McDonald House for kids, but then having a place for the adults who don't live close enough to St. Louis or Kansas. Yeah. And Sherry said there's one in Kansas City as well, but I think that's an amazing organization.
Correct, absolutely.
Great.
Who is playing music? Who will be there?
So we've got Sean Bundy leading things off, and then we've got Mark Chapman Band as well getting there. So like I said, going to be a lot of really fun games, music, food. Just one of those deals where you just can't miss out on. I'm very, very excited for it. So.
Jeremy and I, we're very excited to be hosting the event.
Absolutely. And you know what, Clay? We've gotten actually a sneak peek at some of the food. We've got to try it ahead of time. Yeah. It is amazing.
So good.
The restaurants that are providing food, we're like astounded because it's so delicious.
Absolutely.
Top notch.
Some of the top-notch executive chefs in the area. Like I said, food provided. Going to be absolutely amazing. So we just can't even go through all of them. But like I said, food, drinks. We'll have food throughout the evening during the concerts and throughout the entertainment games, and we're just very excited.
It's going to be a fun night.
Do you know, too, are tickets still available? Can people buy tickets, and where is it this year?
Yeah, so it's at the E-Plex inside of the fairgrounds on the north side of town, and then as far as tickets go, just go to our Facebook page, which is Cattle Barons Ball, Southwest Missouri, and there's a link directly to get tickets on there. So
yeah, it's going to be a fun night for a great cause. And guys, a few tickets left. You don't want to miss that. Don't be that person that misses this and doesn't have their picture on social media.
And I know that's what I'm saying. I didn't even realize you hadn't had it live since 2019.
I actually didn't either.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's astounding to me. This is big. We're getting back up and running. People even want to come out. And I'm telling you, I always feel right at home. I was looking at my timeline. I hosted the Cattle Barons Ball in 2014.
14.
That's how long it's been.
You looked that age on that little photo we saw
12.
earlier. You were.
Yes, but it's so much fun. You feel right at home because you're going to this great event raising money, but it's not uptight. It's a cowboy fun Ozarkian event where you feel very comfortable walking in.
Exactly. Great food, great event. It's going to be so much fun. Thank you so much for being here.
You're very welcome. One thing we did want to cover as well is a couple of silent auction items.
Oh, yes. What do you got?
Silent and live auction items. So one of the first ones is that we've got a 5-day stay in Paris, France with 2 tickets to the French Open next summer. So that is an item we've got on there. Another one that we have is a 14-person dinner at the CEO of Prime, Robert Lowe's house down there, cave. 14 individuals for dinner there. And then the other item that we have, we'll have a bunch more, but the other premier items we do have is Metropolitan Grill. It's going to be an 8-person dinner and bourbon, 4-course steak dinner with a limo ride to get there as well. So those are a couple of the items we've got.
Great prizes there. Yeah.
Oh, Clay, thank you so much. Great items. We're so excited. We'll be seeing you next Saturday night.
Next
We'll be there. Bling out.